Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? The program will begin in a few moments. Please make sure all cellular phones and electronic devices are switched off at this time. If you have any emergency needs, please notify the usher immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
I invite you to join me in a spirit of prayer. God of grace, breath is our first prayer, and we take a moment to pause, to breathe, to shake out any nerves, and to be present to this experience. Filled with gratitude and anticipation, we celebrate a milestone in the lives of these beloved graduates. In these sacred moments and rituals, we honor and acknowledge the unique journeys that have led each graduate to this day, the result of hard work, courage, curiosity, resilience, and endurance. We give thanks for all who have been part of their learning: families, teachers, classmates, advisors, coaches, mentors, and friends. We also give thanks for those who have gone before, ancestors on whose shoulders we stand as individuals and as community. May this ceremony be a time of inspiration, reflection, and celebration as we honor the past, embrace the present, and move into the future with courage and hope. Amen.
You may be seated. Good afternoon, honored guests, faculty and staff, and the class of 2024. Welcome to the 2024 Commencement Ceremony of Pacific Lutheran University's College of Professional Studies. I'm Dr. Joanna Gregson, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. In a moment, we will hear greetings from our President. But first, I would like to introduce the people up here on the stage. And I ask each of my colleagues to give a short wave so you can see who they are as I say their names aloud. First, the Reverend Jen Rude, University Pastor. Oh, also, I know you have enthusiastic applause for all of the people on the stage. Let's hold it until we're done. We'll get through this list. There's a lot of bodies up here. Okay, next, Cameron Bennett, Dean, College of Professional Studies and Professor of Music. Brooke Brown, today's commencement speaker. Jan Weiss, Associate Dean, School of Education and Associate Professor of Education. Felicity Ankrum, member of the class of 2024 and today's student commencement speaker. Caroline Berggren, member of the class of 2024 and our second student commencement speaker. Brian Galante, Associate Dean, School of Music, Theater and Dance, and Director of Choral Studies and Professor of Music. Amanda Swieger, Chair and Associate Professor of Theater. Heather Matthews, Chair, Department of Communication, Media, and Design Arts, and Associate Professor of Art History. Mark Mulder, Dean and Associate Professor of the School of Business. Alan Belton, the President of Pacific Lutheran University. Mike Halverson, University Marshal and Professor of History. And now I ask you to welcome Alan Belton, PLU's President, as he brings greetings to begin our ceremony today.
Save the best for last. We begin today by respectfully acknowledging that as we convene here, we do so on the ancestral lands of the Puyallup, Nisqually, Squaxin Island, and Steilacoom people. We pay respect to the first peoples who gathered here, to elders past and present, and to all indigenous peoples of the region, and thank them for generations of stewardship over our natural resources. Graduates, all of us here, your family and friends, PLU faculty and staff, the Board of Regents, and our honored guests, join together in congratulating you on achieving your bachelor's and master's degrees. But today is not just a celebration of academic achievement. It is a testament to your determination, your adaptability, and your unyielding spirit in the face of challenge. The path to graduation is not always smooth or straightforward. For some of you, it may have been a journey fraught with obstacles and challenges that tested your resilience, your determination, and your unwavering commitment to achieving your goals. Those challenges may very well have been academic in nature, as you grappled with demanding coursework, navigated complex concepts, and pushed yourselves to excel in the classroom, the studio, or the lab. For others, the challenges may have been personal, as you juggled demands of family responsibilities or health issues while pursuing your education. And of course, we will never forget the unique challenges posed by a global pandemic, which disrupted our lives in ways we could have never imagined. For many of you, your path to degree completion included moments of uncertainty, isolation, and even loss as you adapted to remote learning, navigated the complexities of virtual classrooms, and grappled with the profound impact of the world forever changed by COVID-19. The pandemic was especially impactful for a significant portion of this year's undergraduate bachelor's degree students. Those of you who missed your high school graduation, as well as other events traditionally associated with the completion of high school, from prom to senior breakfast. Not to mention missing a conventional start to your college experience. I know those losses were deeply felt, which makes today's ceremony even more poignant and meaningful. If you were part of the high school graduating class of 2020, will you please raise your hand so we can recognize you and show you just how proud we are of you? For all members of the graduating class, I want to take a moment to thank you and recognize you for your accomplishments and the indelible positive impact that you have left on the PLU community. You are the embodiment of PLU's mission-inspired commitment to thoughtful inquiry, service, leadership, and care. Our class of 2024, these amazing people in front of me, include graduates from 50 academic programs, with 10% of our undergraduates completing 2 or more majors, have an average GPA of 3.56, include nearly 200 or 30% of students who are the first in their family to graduate from college. (177) who are military affiliated or veteran students. And the College of Professional Studies specifically, 27% of you studied away, an amazing 70% are graduating with honors today. And somehow 42% of you were able to graduate with a minor as well. And on a personal note, as a business major who is married to a teacher who thinks he's a pretty decent communicator and couldn't act my way out of a paper bag, I'm particularly fond of this particular college, so thank you. These students' academic journeys reflect our commitment to global education, the academic rigor that our faculty bring to the classroom, and the liberal arts tradition of educating students for both depth and breadth of understanding the world around them and their place within it. As we celebrate the graduating class, we also honor your accomplishments and recognize the mark that you have left on PLU. Thank you for learning with us, for challenging us to think in new and different ways, and for your commitment to making the world a better place for all of those of us who are here today and those who will follow after. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you, Ellen. At commencement, it is PLU's tradition to extend special recognition to our retiring faculty. This year, we honor 2 retiring College of Professional Studies faculty members, Linda Miller, Associate Professor and Chair of Music Education, and Catherine Pratt, Resident Assistant Professor of Business. Unfortunately, Linda is unable to be with us this afternoon, but I'd ask Catherine to please come to the stage. Firstly, I want to say a few words about Linda Miller before. While she's not here, she assured me, watching on the live stream. So Linda, we honor you. Dr. Linda Miller joined the PLU faculty in 2012. 2 years later, she became Area Chair of Music Education, embarking on a tenure that brought significant transformative change to the music education curriculum. With her considerable experience in pedagogy and curriculum development, in addition to her expertise in research connecting music and neuroscience, she helped develop a program that consistently empowers students to become exemplary teachers. At the same time, she built the handbell choir, the PLU Ringers, from scratch, working at first with borrowed instruments and then spearheading the purchase of her own multi-octave set. If you ask current and former students about Dr. Miller, 2 words are consistently emerge are generosity and care. A quote from a former student sums it all up appropriately. Dr. Miller taught me so much about music education and did an excellent job of breaking every single one of the misconceptions I had about the profession when I entered college. But she's particularly notable simply for being one of the most profound reasons I survived college. I'm certain that my classmates would say the same. Linda, as you're watching, congratulations. Dr. Catherine Pratt retires this academic year with our deep appreciation. 40 years ago, in 1984, Catherine first arrived at PLU in the School of Business, supporting the continuing education program. She's held a variety of administrative positions at PLU, including as graduate program director, associate dean, multiple times, and helping to lead the Family Enterprise Institute. She also serves as the faculty director for the Tacoma Pierce County Chamber and the Pacific Lutheran University Business Leadership Academy. Catherine has taught in the management discipline, including courses in organizational behavior, human resources, capstone, and the Intro to Business course. She has served on nearly all of the committees in the School of Business. She's appreciated by her students for creating a conversational classroom and her support to students throughout the semester, as well as internships. We offer our heartfelt thanks to Catherine for her 4 decades of service to the School of Business and to PLU. Congratulations, Catherine. To Dr. Miller and to Dr. Pratt, I speak on behalf of your students and your colleagues by saying, we will miss you. You have made PLU a better place for generations to come. And for all you've done, we say a very heartfelt thank you. One more time for Dr. Miller and Dr. Pratt. Our student commencement speakers were selected through a nomination and application process and were asked to share reflections on behalf of the graduating class. Today, we will hear from two student speakers. First, we will hear from Felicity Ankrum, who is a candidate for the Bachelor of Arts degree in Education. Ms. Ankrum has spent 2 years making a positive impact with elementary students in public schools surrounding PLU. Outside of the School of Education, she performs in the University Wind Ensemble and Flute Ensemble for the School of Music, Theater, and Dance. She also enthusiastically introduces prospective students and their families to PLU in her long-standing role as a tour guide. After graduation, Felicity plans to teach in the Bethel School District. Please join me in welcoming Felicity Ankrum.
Sheryl Sandberg says, "You will be defined not just by what you achieve, but how you achieve it. The seeds of resilience are planted in the way we process the negative events in our lives. We are more vulnerable than we ever thought, but stronger than we ever imagined." Can you believe that 4 years ago, most of us were graduating high school, but not like we ever imagined? You see, 4 years ago, the world went into a panic and shut down. Our high school graduation went from in-person to masked up to virtual to nothing but you in your room alone changing over your tassel in your pajamas. Luckily for us, we didn't give up. We kept going, and it brought us here to this moment. Look around, take it in, and remember that you did it. Hi. My name is Felicity, and I'm graduating with a BAE in elementary education with a reading endorsement. I just finished my student teaching with kindergartners, who taught me a lot. I have partook in music ensembles for the last 4 years, as well as being president of PLU's Young Life Club and a mission ambassador, as well as a tour guide. I've had the opportunity to be involved in so many campus-wide events and meet so many amazing people. Looking back, I committed to PLU with so many hopes and dreams for the next 4 years would bring. You can imagine how that excited high school senior so ready to experience college felt when she found out everything was online. That was a time where I heavily relied on my faith and trusted in God for what was to come. I know that most of you were in the same boat, full of uncertainty and anxiety of the unknown. Luckily for us, we've had so many supporters who have rallied behind us. So with that, I want to take a moment to thank our families and friends. Thank you for answering those late-night phone calls when we missed home or had a big decision to make. Thank you for being our biggest fans and never giving up on us, even when we wanted to give up on ourselves. Without any of you, we would not be here tonight in front of you experiencing this moment. I would like to thank my family personally. Thank you for being there for every concert, every choice, and opportunity. There was a lot. I truly could not have done this without you. Now to our professors. Thank you for answering those panicked emails, showing us grace, and being an encouraging ear for us to lean on. Without each one of you, we would not have made it here. You've helped us foster and get to this moment. The moment that we've been waiting and dreaming of our whole lives. A moment that some of us never thought we'd even accomplish. A moment that we worked tirelessly for. And a moment that 4 years ago, sitting in our rooms alone, logging onto Zoom, and wondering if we'll ever have the quote-unquote college experience. This moment right now seemed undoubtedly out of reach. The pandemic altered the end of our high school experience and the start of our college experience. I am honored and proud to stand in front of all of you today as proof that this class is the most resilient class to walk through the halls of PLU. We are a force that can't be reckoned with. Given a challenge, we rise above and come stronger than ever. Now, looking back at our time as students here at PLU, we are taught to be Lutes. We open doors, dive into thoughtful inquiry, serve our community, and become the leaders of tomorrow. To be a Lute meant you possess these qualities. And as the class of 2024, we not only took those qualities to heart, but rather lived them every day. We took the time to foster belonging and engaging connections. Our journey was nothing short of complexity, and each one of us brought our passions even to that 8 a.m. class. We are these attributes. With that being said, over these 4 years, we have faced challenges. We came across life-changing decisions and opportunities. We witnessed friendships blossom even over Zoom. We had professors who pushed us, and even some that became more than just a mentor or a teacher and a mentor and now as a friend. We tried the challenges. We tried the opportunities. We had 8 a.m. classes that we were late to at least once. We found friends for life. We made it to our 8 a.m. classes, and we even submitted those papers at 11:59 p.m. And with that, I can stand here and say confidently, we did it, and that is something to be proud of. As we move forward into the next years of our lives, I implore you to take those risks. Grab hold of the opportunities. We've shown we can do hard things. Why stop now? As we get ready to walk out of these halls, take time to remember that some of us walked into PLU not knowing what we wanted to do. Or we had our whole life planned out, and in a few short months, all of that changed because of the class we took for fun, and our passions changed, became even bigger for something else. I thought I walked into college having it all figured out. 1 week in, and I quickly realized that what I wanted was not for me. I found my passions by making the mistakes, and now knowing that we are leaving this chapter with pride and excitement for the passions we've found is exciting and yet scary. But as we close this chapter, I know for certain that all of us will open the next with grace, power, and the ability to embrace the new. Now, in the words of my kindergartners, I leave you with this. Try your best. Pick the flowers. Have fun. Be helpful. Sing songs every day. Try new things. Be kind. Get that coffee. Give the best hugs. And if you ever get sent to the principal's office, it's okay. Now, my fellow graduates, we've made it. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Felicity, for sharing your thoughts with us today. Next, we will hear from Caroline Berggren, who is a candidate for a Bachelor of Music degree in Vocal Performance and a Bachelor of Music Education degree in Secondary Choral Music. Ms. Berggren was a 3-year member of the Choir of the West and president during this 2023-24 academic year. She also served as the student conductor for the University Singers and lobby staff coordinator for all performances presented by the School of Music, Theater, and Dance. She's the recipient of the 2023-24 James D. Holloway Music Scholarship. Caroline will be student teaching in the fall at Stadium High School and then applying for graduate programs in choral conducting. Please join me in welcoming Caroline Berggren.
This is really cool. Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, staff, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Congratulations to everyone on this wonderful accomplishment. You should be really proud. I want to briefly mention the running bet I have with my family. My stepdad and I placed about $50 on how long it would take for my mother to cry during this speech, but I caught a glimpse of her crying when I walked in, so Lendl, I prefer Venmo as my form of payment. I am graduating from PLU with a Bachelor of Music Education with a Secondary Choral Performance and a Bachelor of Music and Vocal Performance. Oh, Secondary Choral, excuse me. Which explains why I spend about 90% of my time at PLU and MBR. I'm used to being on a stage, singing or conducting in a choir, performing a recital or a role in an opera, but nothing quite prepared me for this. I'm so honored and grateful to be speaking to you all today, but I'm also a little terrified. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be speaking at my college commencement, but here we are. I don't take this moment for granted. If I were to define this graduating class in one word, I would use resilience. I believe we have a deep appreciation for the opportunities we've received and for the greater educational community PLU provides. The beginning of our collegiate careers was anything but smooth, thanks to a certain global pandemic that shall remain unnamed. Nonetheless, we persisted, and we are here today as a testament to the power of adaptability in the face of adversity. I know it's cliche, but consider every late night filled with studying, every semester jury we stressed about, the culminating projects, and of course the exams that always seem to fall on the most inconvenient days. Yes, we made it through the typical college struggles, but we also did something that other graduating class can't relate to. We had to find new connections when the world was getting used to the notion of social distancing. We lost the first-year experience of spontaneous outings, daily rehearsals, in-person classes, group dinners, and so much more. Our first year was entirely disrupted by so many historical events, socially, politically, emotionally, but we managed to stick with it no matter the challenges. Our strength and dedication brought us here today. Sure, life hasn't always been easy, but think about how much we've grown as individuals. Our ability to adapt and overcome less than optimal situations not only makes us better students, we're better people because of it. Our shared first-year experience will always be with us, and, for better or worse, the memories that will always be a part of the people that we will become. Now I want you to think about what we as a graduating class have accomplished, regardless of life's challenges. Every performance, exhibition, internship, teaching experience, capstone project, or efforts to support DEI in our own communities are products of your perseverance and commitment to excellence. Against the odds, we flourished as a class and will continue to reap the success of our experience. Our PLU experience has encouraged us to become lifelong learners, full of determination in the pursuit of our vocations. I sincerely hope you are proud of your work that has brought you here today and of your contributions toward the PLU educational legacy. As a future educator, I have to take the time to thank our instructors and faculty who have gotten us here today. Their commitment to us and their overwhelming desire to see us succeed speaks volumes. We are so lucky to have such outstanding faculty and staff members. I know I speak for all of us when I say thank you. To the class of 2024, I'm so proud to call each of you friends, colleagues, and in a few minutes, fellow college graduates. A college education is such a wonderful privilege and an awesome responsibility, but what comes after is the real adventure. Now, using the skill set we've developed, we must choose to use our knowledge and experience to make the world a better place, regardless of what life throws at us. I challenge all of you to use the strength, knowledge, and resilience that you've gained over the last 4 years, maybe 5, in your daily lives and careers. It's on us to live the PLU mission. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Caroline. Let's have another round of applause for both of our student speakers. It is now my honor to present the College of Professional Studies Dean's Awards for Excellence. And these awards honor students for exceptional, tangible accomplishments in one or more of the following areas. And it's a long list. Independent research, student faculty research or creative project, a presentation or publication from a regional or national audience, a regional or national academic competition, client-based consulting projects, superior performance in certificate or specialized programs, superior performance in the performing arts, superior artistic creation in the studio arts, superior performance in classroom-based student teaching, and leadership or significant contribution to collaborative success in recognized curricular or co-curricular organizations. It's a long list because we're a large and broad college with a lot of different disciplines. Students are nominated by the faculty and ultimately selected by the College Leadership Council. I'm honored to be able to announce the following students as recipients of the 2024 College of Professional Studies Dean's Awards for Excellence. I'd ask that they please come to the stage to accept their awards and then remain on stage till all names are called. Here we go. For superior classroom-based student teaching, Felicity Ankrum. For superior performance in music and leadership, Caroline Berggren. We're out of students on stage. For superior performance in music, Isabella Del Toso. For superior performance in music and leadership, Jessa de los Reyes. For superior performance in theater and leadership, Han Laurel Ferguson. For superior artistic creation in studio arts and leadership, Luke Harvey. For superior classroom-based student teaching, Cecilia Lerner. For superior performance in dance and leadership, Juliana Rodriguez. For superior performance in national academic competitions and leadership, Brian Sung. And finally, for superior artistic creation in studio arts and leadership, Cadden Zamora Chavez. So while there's not time today to offer detailed words about each of our recipients, and there's plenty of words that were written by our faculty nominators, these students represent the excellence of the multifaceted disciplines in our College of Professional Studies. There's a wonderful quote by the American writer Mark Twain, who wrote, "You can't depend on your eyes if your imagination is out of focus." The Dean's Awards for Excellence represents the power of our students' vision and, most importantly, their imagination to change the world. Whether that world is their studio, their classroom, their office, their community, industry, or even a global movement, they all share this core belief that what they contribute can fundamentally change the paradigm or way of thinking about problems. It's about making a difference in the world and impact. And these graduating students represent the very best achievements, ideals, and visionary goals of our collective disciplines. On behalf of the College of Professional Studies, please join me in congratulating these incredible recipients of this year's Dean's Awards for Excellence. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce our 2024 College of Professional Studies commencement speaker, Brooke Brown. Ms. Brown is the 2021 Washington Teacher of the Year. She spent 15 years teaching students through English language arts and ethnic studies at Washington High School in Tacoma's Franklin Pierce School District. She believes in creating classroom communities that are brave and inclusive, inviting students to show up authentically, centering their experiences, and encouraging them to develop empathy and compassion for others. Brooke is currently serving in her third year as the Instructional Equity Specialist in the Franklin Pierce School District. She earned bachelor's degrees from the University of Washington in sociology, history, and American ethnic studies, and her master's degree in education from our own Pacific Lutheran University. Brooke is currently pursuing her PhD in curriculum instruction and assessment. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Brooke Brown.
Thank you so much. Class of 2024, you're here. You made it. Please, let's give a round of applause. Please, graduates, take a moment to look around at one another and just take in this moment. This is monumental. We often think about graduation or commencement as the end, and it is the end of your time here at PLU. However, you will always be a Lute, and you will take with you the knowledge and the friendships that you have made during your time here. But commencement is actually the beginning, the next step in life's grand adventure. Your job now is to take everything that you've learned in your time here about well-being, opportunity, and justice into your community and into your career. So today, I'd like to share a few life lessons with you, if that's okay. One is that perspective matters. Sonia Renee Taylor penned a beautiful quote that has centered me through the past 4 years, and this is what it says: "We will not go back to normal. Normal never was." Our pre-corona existence was not normal other than we normalized greed, inequity, exhaustion, depletion, extraction, disconnection, confusion, rage, hoarding hate, and lack. We should not long to return, my friends. We are being given an opportunity to stitch a new garment, one that fits all of humanity and nature. So growing up, I knew that I wanted to make the world a better place. My career prospects varied from Power Ranger to president to civil rights attorney, and I eventually landed on being an educator. So much of what I remember about school is how my teacher made me feel, about myself, about the content, and about life. I've been an avid reader for my entire life. The best part about summer was signing up for the summer reading club. Anybody else? I'd always want to get that free pizza. But when I started high school, I struggled to find my place. I decided that I wasn't going to raise my hand anymore. I was tired of being made fun of for being the smart one, the one that was a try-hard. I remember a specific day in class when I was making jokes and the teacher called on me. I pretended like I didn't know the answer. Snickers from my classmates followed, the bell rang, class was over, and as I picked up my things and started to leave, the teacher sternly asked me to stay after class. Sure, whatever. I'll never forget what he told me. He said, "Why are you choosing not to answer the questions even though you know the answer?" I broke down. Being biracial, I have always struggled to fit in. I was tired of being made fun of for being smart, tired of being called white, tired of for answering correctly, for loving school, for wanting to excel. I just wanted to fit in. He told me that I needed to be proud of myself, of who I am, my gifts, my talents, and my brains, that being myself was the best person I could be. Literally, everyone else was taken. And that day, my teacher helped me to realize that I could just be me. My perspective had shifted. As an educator of color, I strive to be the teacher who I needed when I was growing up. I needed an advocate who could push me to see my potential, even when I couldn't see it for myself. A champion who could help me problem solve and see that I could be extraordinary. And I've committed myself to the profession of teaching to show up for all of my students. So I ask you, graduates, what have you committed to becoming? How are you going to positively impact the space around you in the next stage of your grand adventure? I've also learned about how much we need community to stitch that new garment. I've also found that stitching that new garment requires us to relentlessly pursue joy. Today is a joyful day. And there will also be days where joy seems elusive. We have to show up on those days too. I learned a great deal about our need for community in the summer of 2020, when we had our fourth baby in July. As you all know, there were a few things happening during that time. And in spite of all that, I was ecstatic that he was healthy, beautiful, just what I never knew our family was missing. We found out a few weeks later that he has Down syndrome, trisomy 21. I didn't know what to do. I was lost. The reality didn't match my expectations. Have you ever experienced that? When you dreamed of something and the reality didn't measure up? The grief was consuming. Joy seemed impossible. However, over time, I realized there was joy. We just have to keep looking for it, searching for it. A fellow mom, a stranger, reached out to me during this time to encourage me with a story I'd like to share with you. There was no toxic positivity. No, you were made for this. She showed up and sat with me. She gifted me with her presence. She said, when you are in a time of difficulty, imagine you are in a tunnel or a cave filled with rocks. And each rock represents a question or an uncertainty you feel. Look down and pick up one rock at a time. For me, questions I was wrestling with. Will he ever be potty trained? Will he know friendship? Will he ever say, I love you? We must sit with those feelings. If you can't answer them today, put it down. Soon I looked back and there was a trail of rocks and I had found my way out of the tunnel and into the light. We are doing this one day at a time. I found joy. I found perspective. Even amidst a global pandemic, many people in our community lifted us up. Their presence was the best gift. My son brings so much joy to our lives and the lives of those around us. He has the best laugh, says mama, and is my best teacher. I have learned that through difficult circumstances, when things are outside of our control, we have to shift our perspective. We can't shrink and step back. We must make space for grief and acknowledge its presence so we can continue to show up. We have to dry our tears and get back to life. Community and connection are what is needed to get through. We need one another. This is what drives me to show up for my students, for my colleagues, for my children, for myself. We must refocus because community and connection are what is needed to reimagine what our community and world can and should look like. So graduates, how will you work to intentionally build community? How will you work towards transformational justice through asking tough questions, opening doors, embracing complexity, and making it happen? We must refocus on the opportunities of right now to concentrate on the blessings and opportunities for creating community and impacting change. Bernice King, daughter of late Dr. Martin Luther King, shared, "Kindness matters, but kindness does not equal justice. Civility counts, but civility is not the humane response to injustice. Justice is. Love is essential, but love is not a passive weeping bystander. Love puts in work." We have to continue to shift our perspective and come to understand that each of you are the answer we've been looking for. So I ask, how will you put in that work? How will you be kind and work for justice? How will you lead with love? We believe in you. Thank you.
Brooke, thank you. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. I now ask President Belton to come to the podium. They're excited, Alan.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
And we now turn to the conferral of degrees. I have 2 housekeeping notes before we begin this important element of our ceremony. First, the university has hired photographers to capture professional images of each graduate as they cross the stage. You are, of course, welcome to capture your own photos or videos from your seat. However, we do ask that you please remain seated as you do so as not to obstruct the view of others. Graduates will soon receive an email to their PLU email address that includes information about how to view and/or purchase these photos. And second, in order to ensure that all of our graduates have the meaningful experience they deserve, we ask that our audience members please remain seated through the recessional at the conclusion of the ceremony. And now, candidates for all master's degrees, please stand as you're able. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of Pacific Lutheran University, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates who have been approved for the respective master's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Bennett. By virtue of the charter granted by the state of Washington and on recommendation of the faculty and by the authority committed to me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the respective master's degree for which you are now presented.
Congratulations, master's candidates. Please be seated. Candidates for all bachelor's degrees, please stand as you are able. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of Pacific Lutheran University, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates who have been approved for the respective bachelor's degrees.
By virtue of the charter granted by the state of Washington and on the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority committed to me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the respective bachelor's degree for which you are presented.
Bachelor's candidates, please move your tassels on your caps to the left side. And please be seated. All degree candidates are requested to come forward as directed by the faculty marshals. We will begin with the graduate degree candidates and will then recognize our undergraduate class. As we prepare the students to walk across the stage, I'll invite our audience to please look in your programs for our graduates' names. The complete list of students from all 4 colleges begins on page 7. You can follow along as we work through the different degrees in our respective units. We begin with the master's degree candidates in the School of Business. Dr. Mark Mulder, please come forward to begin the reading of the names.
I will be joined on stage by Dr. Nargesi and Dr. Ulusoy from the School of Business, who will be hooding our master's candidates. We will begin with the master's degree candidates in the School of Business and the Master of Business Administration. Marie, Caddy, Diana, and Tuan. Christian T. Cambridge. Alexandra Cecilia Chacon. Kyle Hayes Dietrich. Caitlin Ann Harrison. Michael Mihailovich Karatki. Jack Mason McCullough. Aalini Zelda Miseluki. Lola H. Marie Roberts. Shakira Ranai Robles. Logan Patrick Shimsky. Jake C. Solya. Than Van Tang. Laura Yuen Wang. Aaron Carl Weimer. Justin Chase Watton. Abby May Acuna. Mercedes Benin. Eric Arthur Cooper. Next, We are privileged to honor our students who have earned the degree Master of Science in Marketing Analytics. Ava Catherine Ann Edmonds. Callie French. Thomas Daniel Henderson Long. Anna Marlene Matz. Venkemben Villarampa Satera. Sam Yang. That'll be next. That's it. We continue our ceremony with master's degree candidates in the School of Education. Dr. Jan Weiss, please come forward to begin the reading of the names.
I'm joined on stage with Dr. Kathy Kim and Dr. Paul Sutton. Tasneem Amer. Angela Bankston. Sarah Corrine Banta. Christian Ramon Barrios. Andrew John Bleedsdale. Eliza Jean Burgess. Laurel Marion Cheever. Samantha Nicole Gilbert. Bailey Ashlyn Gokenauer. Casey Wolfhart Hamill. Shelby May Hickman. Angela Hong. Makita Najee Johnson. Felicity Marie Noel Jones. Natalie Hamilton Kelly. Jessica Alice Kostrab. Jana Kukosh. Kaylin Lohr. Christy Lynn Manley. Evelyn El Mateo. Alina Momachuk. Kayla Morse. Viju Netungadi. Grayson Elizabeth Nottage. Eric J. Pardy. Drew Allen Patnoid. Austin Paul Rice. Carolina Semenchuk. Ashley M. Stiles. Lori Janine Strikert. Lauren Jean Tabor. James Anthony Todd III. Gan Wilcox. We will now recognize our bachelor's degree candidates in the School of Business. Dr. Mark Mulder, please come forward for the reading of the names. Congratulations, all of our master's degrees.
The following students have earned a bachelor's degree in business administration. Nadine Abaglo. Sawyer Jewel Anderson. Pontus Nils Anderson. Arizbeth Guadalupe Arellano Vega. Ashton James Barton. Hayden Jacob Bensel. Haley Marie Bolin. Charcette Charisse Gogo Bolton. Dion Ray Catlett. Lara Sacoli. Jillian Beni Chong. Christian Bogo Cutter. Kalissa Sarah Hagan. Samantha Gail Hunter. Haley Ann Iha. Harleen Kaur. Kana Helene Cleaver. Christina Elizabeth Kusharavi. Tina Stensby Lockerberg. Samuel Wayne Luker. Trevor Scott Mason. Jonah Hans Mulcrone. Jana Renee Mulder. Giselle Munoz Gonzalez. Samuel Beckett Noland. Ray Francis Owikawa. Kaylin Amy Oh no. Philip Reed Parker. Arabella Ruth Perez. Peyton Scott Peterson. Sam Brian Richardson. Juliana Nicole Rodriguez. Eduardo Salazar Sandoval. Keiola Reese Sanchez. Jada Shepard. Violet Lexia Song. Monit Kar Sohal. Alexandro Miguel Sosa Diaz. Haley Jeanette Stats. Nathan Edward Serbier. Brian Rondi Sung. Samuel Jr. Tafoya Cisneros. Tyson Terry Thorup. Mindy Thon Tiu. Eli Joseph Visser. Emma Grace Ware. Delaney Colette Wyron. Now we will continue with our bachelor's degrees from the Department of Communication, Media, and Design Arts. Dr. Heather Matthews, please come forward to begin the reading of the names.
The following students have earned degrees in the Communication, Media, and Design Arts program: a Bachelor of Arts degree, a Bachelor of Arts in Communication degree, or a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Jesse Kanoa Kanda. Celia Joy Chan. Jeanette Chao Chen. Kylie Rose Cordero. Mallory Ann Dry. Lorelai Grace Eddy. Kaylin Gray Epping. Sydney Brigitte Irwin. Milagros Garcia Villalpando. Gary Guo. Michael Stephen Gurr. Luke Simon Harvey. Dane Edval Helly. Victoria Alexandra Hessner. Hallie Alana Hetzler. Craig Michael Irwin. Lillian Noel Louie. Connie Zhang. Simon Jesse Lutke. Stephans Conrads Lucis. Sophia Cruci Mark. Sorry, Sophie. Tatiana Elizabeth Neufeld. Sigourney Elizabeth Orstad. Stephanie Patterson. Emily Noel Puterbaugh. Jersey Dawn Rosano. Anya M. Scholz. Lilla Seitz. Emma Jane Jewel Stafke. Matthew Ryan Shaps. Andrea Kathleen Short. Autumn Francine Thompson. Okay. M.E. Yule. Manuel Alejandro Valdez Camacho. Stephanie Jasmine Valenti. Jaden Andrew Urbina Yee. Karen Zamora Chavez. Jay? Oh, you're Jay. Oh, okay. I'll leave it here. Next we will recognize bachelor degree candidates in education. Dr. Jan Weiss, please come forward to begin the reading of the names.
The following students have earned a Bachelor of Arts in Education. Jai Kazuo Alapai. Felicity Lynn Ancrum. Isabella Lavelli Barwick. Kaylee Ann Brown. Madeline Rose Cheever. Julia Marie Galen. Claire Elizabeth Golding. Michele Graziani. Kayla Marie Harris. Isabella May Hazlett. Kaslin Kamara Johansson. Morgan Elizabeth Corlock. We will continue by honoring our graduate in one of our interdisciplinary programs. Dr. Mike Halverson, please come forward.
Thing is, we need Kevin to come up. Yay. Perfect. You want to hand that to me? Perfect. So we have 12 graduating Innovation Studies minors this year, but our first ever Innovation Studies major, who is Heaven Desaling Ambachu. Congratulations. And that's all I do. Next, we will recognize bachelor degree candidates in music. Dr. Brian Galante, please come forward to begin reading of the names.
The following students have earned degrees in the music program: a Bachelor of Arts degree, a Bachelor of Musical Arts degree, a Bachelor of Music degree, or a Bachelor of Music Education degree. Still School of Education. Dr. Weiss, you want to come back up and
It felt short to me. I wondered what had happened, so let me finish. Oh, I don't know. Joyce Lee. My glasses. Thank you. Maddie Udara Parquet Lamwars. Cecilia Elizabeth Lerner. Emily Elizabeth Moore. Jimmy S. Muth. Noelle Katrina Nichols. Victoria Marie Parsons. Jackson Westendorf Reisner. Hana Sasaki. Natalie Cynthia Sullivan. Eric Ashton Thompson. I was going to say this is not. That finishes those that earned a Bachelor in Education degree. The following students we will recognize that have earned bachelor's degrees in music. Dr. Brian Galante, please come back for the reading of the names.
And now I am pleased to present the following students who have earned degrees in the music program: a Bachelor of Arts degree, a Bachelor of Musical Arts degree, a Bachelor of Music degree, or a Bachelor of Music Education degree. Catherine Rose Balistrossi. Sophia Ann Barkhurst. Kendon Ray Bent. Caroline Elizabeth Berggren. Benjamin Morris Birmingham. Vicky Marie Bratcher. Alexia Desiree Castillo. Karina Beth Collier. Isabella Josephine Daltoso. Nora Shannon Davis. Jessa Therese de los Reyes. Megan Jane Johnson. Kaylin Marie Morgan. Gabriel Odello Murray. Caitlin Marie Oaks. Quinn Eric Rasmussen. Henry Clyde Warren. Marilyn Grace Willis. Jacqueline Avery Woodruff Ray. We continue now with bachelor degrees in theater and dance. Professor Amanda Swager, please come forward to begin the reading of the names.
The following students have earned degrees in the Theater and Dance program: a Bachelor of Arts degree or a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Marissa Grace Basar. Jane Wen Yun Davy. Han Laurel Ferguson. Brandon Martin Foster. Indiana R. Hopkins. Brianna Chanel Hughes. Mackenzie Hannah Knapp. Nina Joanne Malcolm. Peyton Noreen. William John Nowicki. Annika Marie Peterson. Ayana Simone Scott. Ryan Vu.
Congratulations, graduates. Please join me. Awesome. Families and friends, I'm going to give you some special secret instructions now as we near the conclusion of the ceremony. We will soon be exiting the building the same way you entered, forward this time. To honor our students, though, and to keep the focus on them, we ask that you please remain seated until the platform party, then the faculty, and finally our graduates exit the building. As you leave the building, please turn left and walk toward Foss Field, where you can reunite with your graduate. We kindly ask that you do not pause in the lobby or the covered portico area, but that you walk directly to Foss Field. It has stopped raining. This will allow everybody to exit the building in a timely fashion without bottlenecking in the entrance. And a few other things. For graduates with degrees in the School of Business, after you reconvene on Foss Field, you and your guests are invited to a celebration immediately following this ceremony in the Morkan Atrium, which is in the building just to the left of us. Music, theater, and dance graduates, their families and special guests are invited to attend a brief celebration in Mary Baker Russell Music Center, room 322. Please see page 3 of your programs for information about these two ceremonies. I now ask President Belton to deliver closing comments. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, graduates, for bringing the energy. This was a lot of fun. It was a great way to close out our commencement week. Lutz, graduates, you have set your sights directly on the future, and I am certain will settle for nothing less than pursuing your dreams to the fullest and for serving the greater good. So at this moment, our collective expectation of you is simple. Celebrate. Celebrate what you have achieved. Celebrate the friendships you have made. Celebrate this milestone, and celebrate being a PLU alumni. Most importantly, celebrate the special people in your life for whom you are thankful. Your family and friends have provided praise, encouragement, love, and support, and they have believed in you and trusted us with your care. PLU graduates, I ask you to please rise as you are able and thank your family and friends. Awesome. And now I ask everyone to stand as you are able and join Pastor Jen Rude in a closing prayer.
Graduates, supporters, faculty, staff, loved ones, as we conclude this commencement ceremony, receive this blessing. May God bless you with wisdom to keep learning, to stay curious, to imagine possibilities, and to always ask those tough questions. May God bless you with courage, rooted in bold humility, so that you may listen well, speak truth authentically, and care deeply. May God bless you with a spirit of service, so that you may find meaning and purpose in the interconnected web that is strengthened by each member and is transformed by the collective into a powerful force of love. May God bless you with anger at hatred, injustice, and oppression, so that fueled by love, you might embody wholeness and foster liberation. May God bless you with leadership, so that you may know that sometimes leading means following, being quiet while listening deeply, and sharing power for the good of the whole. May God bless you with fierce hope, so that even in despair and heartbreak, you may trust that the fire in your heart endures, and know that the world still needs your spark. In and through all things, on this day and all of your days, may God fill each of you with renewing grace and radiant love. Amen.
Thank you.